With the prices increasing from first quarter of this year 2024, even from December, after the December, this month put a little pause on increase of those prices. And right now we are seeing kind of the market we used to see in 5-7 years back, when the house come into the market, takes few weeks to sell, or sometimes it takes some price adjustments before this house sells. So this feels like the same market, and we will happy to see this market if it stays long term here, because that's very healthy market. When house is on the market for some time, buyer has an option to look at some properties. At the same time, seller will price it fairly, not pricing it too low, get a bidding war thing, and then at the same time feel like I sold it for much more higher price. You might have even lost some money because you try to get the bidding war on this house and you not get the best possible price, which you could have got with some waiting. So let's discuss this market's update, what happened in month of April 2024. At the same time, what the market is doing, and also at the end there would be some good advice for buyers and sellers and investors. Now let's look at the number of properties sold in the month of April. So in April 2024, total 692 homes were sold via multiple listing service of the Waterloo region. This represents an increase of 3.3% compared to the same period last year, and a decline of 12.3% compared to the average number of sold in the previous 5 years for the same month. Based on what we see last year in spring market, the market was continuously climbing up until I think June end, but this year is already gave a pause in April already. It may happen because of interest rate news coming. Maybe it's not going to get down in June, with some people are talking about this, some forecasting done by the financial advisors based on Bank of Canada statements. But nobody knows what will happen in June. But in meantime, there is a pause into the market, and there are more homes also coming into the market for sale. We'll discuss that when we go to the number of listings available. So this total 692 homes includes 406 detached properties and 137 townhouses, and also include 90 condominium units and 57 semi-detached homes. So that's based on the type of house. What happened in April 2024. So that was a good insight on the volume. Let's look at the prices. What happened to the prices in the month of April of 2024? In April, the average sale price for all residential property type in Waterloo region was 800,087. This represents 0.3% increase compared to the April of 2023 and 0.7% decrease compared to the March 2024. The average price of a detached home was 938,478. This represents a 1.4% increase from April 2023 and a decrease of 1.8% compared to March 2024. The average sale price for a townhouse was 660,945. This represents a 0.5% decrease from April of 2023 and a decrease of 0.8% compared to March 2024. The average sale price for apartment style condominium was 485,556. This represents a decrease of 1.1% from April 2023 and an increase of 0.5% compared to March 2024. The average sale price for a semi was 665,936. This represents a decrease of 3% compared to the April of 2023 and a decrease of 2.1% compared to the March 2024. So that was average price each property type in the Waterloo region in April 2024. Now let's have a look at the volume property listed in the month of April in 2024. There were 1,443 new listings added to the MLS system in Waterloo region last month, which is an increase of 65.3% compared to the April last year and 15.5% increase compared to the previous 10-year average for April. The total number of homes available for sale in active status at the end of April was 1,390, which is an increase of 101.4% compared to April of last year and 13.6% above previous 10-year average of 1,224 listings for April. At the end of April, there were 2.5 months inventory available 108% increase compared to the last year and 38.1% above the previous 10-year average of these inventory. The number of months inventory represents how long it would take to sell off current inventories at the current sales rate. The average number of days to sell in April was 18 compared to the 16 days in April 23. The previous 5-year average is 15 days. Now officially spring date was long gone, but by the nature the spring is here. The weather is coming into the 20s in the day and then 10s into the nights, or a little lower than that. What I just told you with the number of homes came into the market for sale, that has increased substantially, and that's giving us sellers in the market for sale a lot more competition than we used to see in the spring markets. At the same time, when we are looking at the offers coming on those properties, it's a hit and miss. Sometimes these properties which we think will get a lot more action is not getting as good as, but sometimes properties are getting some good attraction and then good offers at the same time. It's happening because of options buyer have in this market as more than usually they see in the previous months. So buyers sometimes like this property, they want to go with this offer and this property, but then they see some more options comes into the market next few days, so they will wait and go and check all those properties. And I think this is the right thing to do for the buyer, to pick the best possible price. So what is the advice for the seller based on what we see in this market? So you have to be very careful when pricing your property, because prices has gone little down in month of April based on the stats from Waterloo Region, and also number of listings are more for sale, so buyer has an option. And I think also what is contributing to this, at the same time more people are getting into the market from where they are getting their renewals soon, so they wanted to sell before they have to go with the high interest rate. Now let's discuss about the buyers. What buyers should do in this market. I believe buyer has a good opportunity to grab these properties available for them. It's good options available for them to buy. A lot of properties to see. They can negotiate the price down. They can put the conditions in if they like financing, home inspection, or even selling their house. So this is a good time for buyer to buy their first house, upsize, downsize, relocating. Yes, it's a good market. Weather is good. In the spring, you can see the property outside, you can see the neighborhood better, and you can see the inside even looks better, and how the property is inside when it's not too dark outside. So please look into this if you're looking to buy your property. This is a good option with a number of options available for you. Interest rate is high. We are hoping it may come down in the years to come. So buy the property at high interest rate, and when interest rates start getting low in the years to come or months to come, you will get the benefit of appreciating your equity in your house. So it's a good time to buy if you're considering to do one of upsizing, downsizing, first time home, or even investments. This is a good time to do it. And don't forget to subscribe the channel so we can provide you this information more and more. Until the next time, bye for now.